What's up, everyone? It's Chicks in the Office with Rihanna and Fran, giving you that Friday energy on a Friday. Happy Friday, everybody.
Happy Friday.
Let that Friday energy run through your bones. Yeah, I just saw Noah lower my mic as I was talking loud. Yeah. Get that Friday energy.
Sometimes you do come in hot.
I do. It's a Friday.
Now
Friday
I have
energy.
to turn it down. I've noticed.
I'm coming in.
And that was like, you gonna talk like that when we start, or
Right. When we test the mics, it's at a totally different volume than how I usually
if
start talking.
If you see my camera when you start, sometimes I'll be like that. It's so loud.
Yeah, I think that was one of those times.
Yep.
But we are hitting you with that Friday energy on a Friday, ladies and gentlemen. Mostly ladies. How are we feeling today, Francesca?
Great.
There was a pause.
Yeah.
Why?
I'm like working on a delay today.
You are. You totally are.
I'm on like a 3-second delay where
Totally.
I'm hearing you, but it's taking me
It's like Zoom in real life.
No, it's like, but then it's like
It really is.
It's taking me 3 seconds for my own brain to comprehend what's being said. Like, you were like, "How are you?" And it took 3 seconds for my brain to be like, "She asked how you are. Now is the time. Now you respond." You know?
I truly feel like we are on a call that's cutting out all day today.
Yeah, I'm just on a delay. I'm thinking about like 90 different things at one time, and then I'm not. Like,
You're
my
not
brain's
present.
elsewhere.
You're not.
I'm
in the
not.
present
I'm not
moment.
present. I'm
Be
not
present with me.
I know. I'm sorry. I'm sorry.
It's okay.
You know when you're about to
apologize.
You know
I
when
get
you're
it.
like about to go somewhere.
Yes.
And I put all these reminders in my phone because I was like, I gotta drop this off. I gotta take this. I gotta return this to the store. I gotta pack this. Don't forget this. I had like 60 things this morning.
Right.
Yeah.
You know that happens. And
So I'm making sure I'm like in my head. I'm like, okay, I have to go catch the flight. I'm going to Miami to visit one of my friends this weekend. And
we're going
to Miami. And I was like, oh, did I remember this? Did I pack that? And sometimes it's so like, I'm going to my friend's apartment, you know?
If you need
I
something.
forget something,
Right.
she has it.
For sure.
Just like, bring underwear. Like,
Right. Be ready to go. And that's good enough.
Exactly.
Well, I'm glad to hear you're great.
Yeah. Great. Yep.
Pause.
Yep.
Then great.
Exactly.
Noah, how are you feeling today?
I'm feeling good.
Cool.
It's your mom's birthday?
Oh yeah, it's my mom's birthday
Happy
today.
birthday,
Yeah.
Jen.
Happy birthday, Jen.
I'm going out tonight to
Nice.
celebrate.
Ooh,
Anywhere
going
good?
somewhere nice.
So
You
yeah,
gonna treat her? You gonna cover
of
the
course,
bill?
of course.
Good.
When I went to the Cape that week,
Just the two of you, or
no, it's me, my brother, and my dad too.
Yeah.
Oh, so your dad's paying for dinner?
No, don't let your dad pay. Go put the credit card in before your dad. Go put the credit card in before
Well,
your dad
my
does.
mom and I went to the Cape the week that we were remote, when the Super Bowl week, and I covered like the nice dinner me and my mom had there. When it's my brother and dad there too, I've said this before, I'm like, I'll pay for my mom, my dad and brother, you guys figure it out on your own, but
Hey, can we get separate checks here?
Yeah.
Me and her, and then one for these guys.
Yeah. Yep. Amazing.
no, yeah, I my gift to her is like Broadway tickets, and my dad and brother just like finagled their way in, and I'm like, well, this was supposed to be my gift to my, and now you guys are just coming along.
Did you buy two tickets?
My dad was like, well, I'll cover me and my brother, like him and my brother.
Oh.
Just like he does for dinner.
Yeah, because no, I was like, this is my gift. Like,
So did you buy the tickets at all, or did your
no,
dad buy?
I bought my and my mom's ticket.
Okay.
Because that was my plan, and then it's like, you guys want to come? That's not, and I was like,
so are they sitting with you guys, or sitting somewhere?
Yeah.
They
I bought all
found
the
like
tickets. My dad, he says he'll pay me back. Who knows if he will? I don't know.
So you were like, hey, I'm buying tickets for me and mom to go to, and then your dad
Yeah.
was like, get 2 more.
It
Yeah.
feels like the
I
story
gotcha.
keeps changing, right? It's like
Yeah, a little
hesitant-
bit. It evolved. It evolved for
What
sure.
just tell
It
us what
evolved.
happened.
It just
Let it be
sounds
the
like
deal.
Noah bought 4 tickets to go see a Broadway show.
Right, and he's like pissed his dad and brother are coming.
Yeah.
That's how I always feel.
Oh.
No, I'm just kidding. They're fine.
Well, happy birthday, Jen.
Yeah, happy birthday.
Such a lovely
That's a
woman.
great-
Sarah tomorrow.
Yeah,
Happy
Sarah's
birthday,
birthday's
Sarah.
tomorrow. Very exciting.
Yes, all very
popular. February is another very popular birthday month. I feel like September is a very popular birthday month. February, maybe it's just because my brother and my sister were also born in February.
Oh, that's true.
Yeah.
That is a great point.
What's 9 months before February? Don't look at me because during trivia today I said that August was the 9th month of the year. So May. All right, so everybody was feeling a little frisky at the beginning of summer.
Right. The weather started getting warm.
The seasonal depression wore off.
And everyone started getting a little funky.
Exactly. People started to go back outside.
Yeah, they were like,
enjoying the sunshine.
Let's get
That's
it
why
going.
September is another big one too, because it's right by the holidays, New Year's, the whole thing.
That is true. Very, very true.
Yep. So that's wonderful. You're a Pisces? Yeah, it's just Pisces season just started.
She
is a Pisces.
My nephew's first birthday is today
another
as well,
one.
on
See,
Friday. Yeah.
Happy
Happy birthday, Luca! I love you.
Oh, Luca, little nugget. Happy birthday. First
we love
birthday.
you so much. First birthday.
My next door neighbor growing up, his birthday was also in February. You know, like those birthdays of people that you'll remember for the rest of your life.
For the rest of your life.
And it's like, I haven't talked to him in maybe 20 years. But
I got something like that.
But I know exactly when his birthday is.
100%. Like friends that you had in elementary school that you didn't even make it to middle school and high school with. But when that date pops up, you go, oh, it's so-and-so's birthday today.
February 11th. Hope you had a good time. I'll never.
We hope you had an amazing birthday.
I'll always remember his birthday.
Shit. Yeah. You gave good birthday parties? Is that why?
No. It was just like he was our best friend who's our next door neighbor. We just,
Well, that's sweet.
Yeah.
Well, we'll always remember his birthday now, too.
Exactly.
February 11th. We will now never forget his birthday. Not much else. We have a great episode with Justin Sylvester. Just talking about Justin's life, pop culture, all the great things. I could literally talk to Justin for hours and hours and hours. Like, I wish he could have stayed for so much longer. We unfortunately had to wrap up because he's a busy guy. He's got places to be. We also have a great game of trivia.
He also loves to talk too. So it's like, I was getting the wrap up signal, but I'm like, he's in the middle of a story.
Right.
So
I was fighting for my life with the wrap up. Do you guys, I can't tell if you guys see me.
Oh,
or not.
I can't see you at all.
No, I know, because I told
saw
Sarah at some point.
I saw Sarah.
Oh, I see the wrap up, but I'm not going to cut the guest off.
I know.
No, of course not.
You know what I want? I want to get like
a
light over there that just flashes like a comedy.
Well, the light would have to go in front of the guest so the guest knows, because we can't cut off a guest from telling a story.
Yeah.
No, I know.
That would be rude.
Yep.
Yeah, but
yeah. And it was fine. At the end of the day, it's like, that's not on us,
No.
I also feel like sometimes they'll say wrap up before they actually need to wrap up because they know it's going to go long.
Right,
of course,
right.
Of
For
course.
sure. Love him so much, though.
We did keep him.
We did. We kept
way over, but that's okay.
That's okay because we had a great time.
When he comes on, we should really schedule like a full hour.
For sure.
You know,
Maybe
I don't know why
half.
we only do, like, there's certain people that we know we need more time.
For sure.
And he is one of them every
Absolutely.
time.
But always a delight. And that's really it. Not really much else to catch up on.
I mean, we're just trying to fight through the days here, because only a few more days and then we're headed to Scottsdale, really.
Woo!
So
Bachelorette, baby.
To Scottsdale.
Wait, so it's so funny because I did have girls message me. I think it was the last week or the week before. We put out a video about my Bachelorette on Chicks in the Office, and some girls were writing like, "Oh, I wish Noah could be there." And I'm like, little do they know, Noah technically will be there one night because Matt and I are going to Scottsdale the same weekend, but we are getting separate houses, one for the girls, one for the guys. And the houses are not near each other. They're like 20 minutes away from each other. And we're doing something like totally different the first 2 days. We will not be together at all.
Yep.
And then the last night, Saturday night, we will all join together on a big party bus club celebration. And Noah will be there because he is going on Matt's bachelor party. So thinking about the fact of the three of us, like, at my bachelorette party, like,
it's so funny.
Cracks me up. Like, it's just. I hope we come back with a million stories. Let me tell you, we'll see where the night takes us.
It's certainly come into my. I have to admit that I have ordered a couple outfits to try on for the club night, and it has crossed my mind that there will be multiple coworkers there that I'm like, how much am I gonna put out there?
But they're not coworkers that you wouldn't, that you know what I mean? Like,
no. But they haven't seen me in my club attire.
Friend, you have an Instagram.
Yeah, but that's different. That's different. It's different.
Yeah, I
in
guess.
real life.
Maybe because I've been out with them a bunch and I don't give a shit what I wear. You know what I mean? So
I mean, we've gone out plenty of times.
We have.
I feel like me and Fran even too. Like
we have. For sure.
I'm really not talking about you.
Yeah.
But even the other people there, I don't think would be anybody that would be. You know what I'm saying?
But it's like, no, it's even just one thing where I've trying to, like, a different club attire now post. and I'm not even going to say like post 30. It doesn't really matter what age. It's just like whatever age you get to when you're like, oh, this is a really tiny top. But I got a really cute one that I really like, and a dress, but I don't know what. I haven't decided.
Honey, you wear whatever you freaking
I'm excited.
want.
I love, like, nothing is better than going on a bachelorette party and like dressing out for the girls.
Oh yeah,
you know?
that's the best part about it. Like, everyone's been sending me their outfits. They're on the side,
right?
Like,
Everybody just
I'm
looks
like,
hot AF.
Yeah, I'm like, get the sexiest thing that you can find, and make sure you are showing up in that.
Exactly,
please.
That's one of my favorite parts. I'm like, ooh, you gotta get a sexy club outfit for the girls.
Sex it up.
Yep,
I want to see ass and titties.
That's the plan.
Mm-hmm. Well, not from Noah.
No,
Hey, I
don't know. You never know. We don't know what Noah's club outfit is.
No, I actually haven't thought about it. I should probably.
You should get like a cheetah print shirt.
Yeah, what's like the
like a
vibe
cheetah?
Totally should.
Like an animal print button down. That's what you should.
Maybe the men should have a theme for their Saturday night.
Right? Because should I pick a theme for them?
Yeah.
Because they don't have any.
No,
themes.
If we aren't told, I feel like none of us.
Well, you'll all just show up wearing the same. Like you'll all just be
all wearing like black or white button down
jeans and like a button down,
right?
Yeah.
Short sleeve button down.
Wear an animal print button down. That would be
short
epic.
sleeve cheetah print button down.
That would be sick.
Oh man! All right.
He's thinking about it.
He is.
I don't know if I can pull off cheetah.
Do it for the people.
Maybe like some other
maybe
pattern.
some other kind of pattern.
Yeah,
you gotta do something fun. It's like
something flashy because I don't really like usually.
Yeah, go flashy. Noah,
Excuse me.
Bless you. Noah asked me if it was okay if he could have a sponsor for my wedding.
He
said yes.
sent that into the group and nobody answered.
Oh.
No,
this is a different one?
No, it's the same one, but then I was told through like our people up here that they talked to them and they wanted to dress me.
And it's just for him.
They wanted
to
dress me for the wedding, and I was like, I've never done anything like that, but
I said, get your bag, sis.
Wow, okay. Okay. Is it going on Chicks in the Office?
No, just on Noah's personal.
Wow.
So I don't know. We'll see. I don't know if it
even
actually
better.
happened.
Okay.
Get that bag, Noah.
No, I was gonna say if it's on Chicks in the Office, maybe.
No, we're not doing sponsored stuff for my wedding.
You may have to jump in. And
No. I drew the line there. I said if it's just on your personal, yes, but we are not doing sponsored posts for my wedding on Chicks in the Office.
Yeah. We'll see. I don't know.
Yeah, we'll see what happens.
Well, you should see what their selection is like.
I've used them before. I don't want to say their name.
Yeah.
No.
Yeah,
they
we'll
gotta
see
pay
what
for
happens.
that.
Yeah, for sure. They gotta pay for the name.
No free ads.
Pay up.
But I have used them before for other weddings. So
yeah.
Amazing.
All right, we shall see. But it's going to be a blast.
Countdown is on. Only
Yes,
2
it
more
is.
episodes. Really, we're Monday and Wednesday.
Yeah, we won't have an episode next Friday.
Yeah,
but
we're going to be drunk. No, I'm kidding.
Yeah, we're going to be shit-faced on a boat somewhere.
Yep.
But we will have an episode on Monday recapping it all, so that'll be a blast. But all right, everybody, have a fabulous weekend. Let's get into the rest of the episode. Stay safe in Miami.
Thank you.
Stay safe at the Broadway show, Noah. And
that's not for a while.
Oh.
Or it's in April, but.
Oh, okay.
We're not going to Broadway this weekend.
Oh, you're just going to dinner.
Okay. Well, have fun at the
I'll
dinner.
Be safe
Enjoy.
At the dinner.
Yeah.
Tell your mom we say happy birthday.
Yes, please do. Please, happy birthday. And let's get into the rest of the episode. Chicks in the Office is sponsored by Truly. Right now, I'm holding my favorite Truly flavor in my hand. This is the Mountain Paradise, and each can is filled with 5% alcohol, 100 calories, and 1 gram of sugar. It is the official hard seltzer of Chicks in the Office. It is peak refreshment. It is surprisingly light. It's refreshing, and it's easy to drink, and that's why we love it. It comes in delicious flavors like Mountain Paradise is my favorite flavor, but there's also strawberry lemonade, there's pineapple, and the fan favorite is wild berry, because who doesn't love wild berry? I know I do. Truly Hard Seltzer is truly, you like that? You like that little pun right there? It's truly delicious, and you can find Truly at a store near you or visit www.trulyhardseltzer.com. We'll be drinking Truly all spring and summer long, and we want you to join us. So make sure you pick up your Trulies and have a nice little drink with us, guys.
I'm on the other side where I was like, I've been eating everything. Like post getting married, I'm like, no, thank God.
Honey, this is like the time where you can literally like let it all hang out.
Yeah.
He already said I do. You already got the photos.
Yep.
Like, you're like,
The pictures are done.
You're like,
I was like,
buck a refill. Like you are literally not doing shit.
We ate on our honeymoon like we were going on the chair.
No, I literally can't wait for that.
Yeah.
I used to,
it was amazing.
I started out, how I got all into this, my first big job was working for a wedding planner. So I worked for a wedding planner from 15 until I was 22 in Louisiana.
Oh my gosh.
And that's how I got the name The Lady Sitter, because I used to watch the brides, the bridesmaids, the mother of the brides. And part of my job was to go to a fitting with like brides and stuff. And I had the best time. Like, wedding dresses are such a racket.
Yeah.
Like, wedding dresses are a racket.
Yeah.
You're dropping down 15 G's for a dress that you're going to literally tear up.
Yeah. Trash.
In 3 hours. Trash.
Yeah. It's going to get dirty, like the whole thing.
It's going to be a hot mess.
I know. I can't wait, though.
Yeah.
I know it's going to be phenomenal.
And I don't know if it's just because people want to gas you up, like when you're engaged or like whatever, and you're doing different things and you're trying different things. But the amount of people when you're engaged that you're like, oh my God, you're just glowing. You've never looked better. You look so amazing. I have not been getting those compliments the last few months.
Oh, that's not true.
No, but I was way more when I was engaged.
You're a glowing married woman.
Way more when I was engaged.
You have that
I mean, maybe that's why if you stay engaged for like 10 years, so just
1,000%.
The glow just keeps
You're
on
just
going.
What's the wedding again?
Right? And then they'll start lying to you when you're pregnant.
Yeah.
Like, you're glowing. It's like, no, bitch,
No,
I'm not.
I'm sweating.
Yeah. I'm sweating and I'm
is
hungry.
sweating.
Yeah.
My feet are like hurting.
Oh my God,
Oh my
that's funny.
gosh.
Well, everybody, we are here with Justin Sylvester, our favorite person to talk pop culture news with,
you guys.
host
Yes.
of E! News. This week you hosted the Today Show,
Yes.
Jenn and Friends. How was that?
I just combined
dream.
2 of my favorite things,
Yeah.
daytime TV and a Texas girl.
Yep.
Like, I love working with her because she's so Southern. Like, she just feels like a hug the whole time you're there. And it's just incredible just to watch her get in that seat and drive and really just take charge, you know? Like, it's not easy. I did it for a year at E! And it's crazy.
Right. And were you nervous? Because you do have all the experience, but the Today Show, you know what I mean?
You know, it's funny. No,
Yeah.
I wasn't nervous.
You've done it.
Right.
It wasn't that. It was more like it's her. Like,
Yeah.
she's so easy to be around. Now, if I had been on like the first, second, or third hour,
Right.
I would have been a sweaty mess.
Right.
You know what I mean?
Yeah,
But
yeah.
I went to LSU. I'm from Louisiana. It's like sitting down, talking, and chatting with your girlfriend.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
The 4th hour is just that.
Right.
That's so
That's
true.
awesome.
How does it feel around there without Hoda?
You know, it's interesting. You could still feel her in
Yeah.
there. Like,
I'd
is-
imagine. I mean, I've never even met her. I feel
Right.
her.
No, it's really weird. Like, you feel like her energy is gonna haunt that place
Yeah.
forever. You know what I mean? Like,
As it should.
and it should.
Yeah.
It really should. And it's a testament to her because the team is still carrying on that energy. Like, Hoda had the energy that if you came in as a guest, it was your time. No matter if it was for 4 minutes or 4 days, this is your time. And when you go in there now, it's still the same
Yeah.
way.
I'm like so happy for her, and I see all of her social now of her like just ear to ear smiling, dropping her girls off at
Yeah.
school, and like being there for those moments. She's like, here I am I'm making breakfast. Like, I never get to do this. I'm like, oh my God, I'm so happy for you.
Right?
Yeah.
It's so sweet.
Can you imagine if like you were in the car line and this lady honked at you and you got out of your car to be like, you know, what's up? And
Yeah.
it was like Hoda, like telling you to move
And
up.
she's just like,
Right.
hey.
And she's like, hey,
good morning.
I wanted to tell you your latch was up. You know what I mean? Oh, I like your car, the color of your Volvo. Can you imagine?
She just wants to compliment everybody.
Yes. I went to her last show, which was kind of sort of one of the most beautiful things I've ever been a part of because it was like a living funeral.
Yeah.
Like, everybody was telling her what they thought about her and like what they did for them. And she invited some of her mom friends. And you could tell, like, they were so lucky. They felt so lucky to know her. Like, they were the chosen ones at the
Yeah.
pickup.
Yeah.
So it was pretty awesome.
Ugh,
Don't
love
you
it.
feel like people should do that more, like while people are alive? Like, you know, like you said, like a live-in funeral. Like, it's like you get to hear what people would say about you, but while you're here.
100%. I think that the new thing should be, because at weddings, it's kind of sort of the same thing. Like, you kind of get a little bit of that, but it's mostly about the couple.
Right.
I think at 40, we should start a new situation where, like, it's a funeral.
Right.
Like, you wear all black. We're going to say goodbye to, like, you know, my energy, my life, my metabolism. And we're going to roast you. I think 40th birthday should be roast.
Right. A roast and ends with like a lovely note about you.
But mostly roast.
Right. Exactly. Make it fun. Make it lighthearted.
Yeah.
Tell me all the things I've done wrong my whole life.
Right? Because I don't know if you guys have ever lost friends.
Yeah.
But the worst is that you lose a friend and you hadn't told that person exactly what was on your mind about them.
Totally.
Or like how they touched you, or like how they were there for you. Like that is, I've lost a few friends in my life. That is like the one thing that I regret.
Yeah.
And I had a friend who's like 37. She just went through cancer. She beat it. But I remember finding out that Annie, her name is Annie Saab, that she had cancer. And I took the next 2 months to just tell her everything. Little by little, just in case.
Yeah, right.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Yep.
So I just wish we did that more often.
Yeah, I agree with that. It always reminds me of the when Christina Applegate got her star and Linda Cardellini got up there and said these amazing words about her. Like I still will go back and watch that video and cry about it.
The
So
star
I'm like, this
is really a time when people do it.
right. They
That
really
is-
like
that's-
reflect on their whole life.
Yeah.
It's like you shouldn't have to get a star to have those moments.
right.
But like, I feel like even just Mindy Kaling just had hers, and BJ Novak was like saying the nicest things about her too. You know, so
Oh,
it's like those are the
1000%.
moments when you
Yeah.
get someone who goes up there and they're like,
Right.
Giving it to you
yeah.
heavy.
My friends try and do it a little bit. We do like a end of year girls dinner every
really
year,
nice.
and we always do like what you kind of like what you went through the year, talk about like what was the tougher, what are you looking for the next year, and then we kind of try and like hype them up.
like that.
Yeah.
I really like that.
It's we always do it,
It is
over
very
like
nice because-
martinis,
Right.
somewhere nice.
Because you're not always doing that with your friends. Because
you're
like
not,
your
you're
closest
not.
friends, you guys are like picking on each
Yeah.
other,
Yeah.
laughing
Yeah.
about each other, and it's like not often where you actually hear them be like,
no, sometimes you're not like, hey, like how was this year for you?
Yeah. Right.
Like was it okay?
exactly.
Yeah, but you know what? I think I want to do it like you want to get a little fucked up.
Exactly.
You know what I mean?
You have
So
to
it
get
can
a
get
little-
real.
Yeah,
it can
so
get
the real emotions come out.
Oh, at
Yeah.
least 3 of us cry. Like there's always
Yes.
Of course.
That's what I want.
Right. You just brought up BJ Novak and Mindy Kaling. I want to know your thoughts on them because, you like just in the pop culture world in general, people have always speculated about these two. What do you think?
I think they're like Kyle Richards and I. Like, I think they are best friends.
Yeah.
I think they're going to be life partners. I think that they are always going to be in each other's lives. I just think it's like a family dynamic.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Yep.
And like, listen, I'm a gay man.
Yeah.
I'm not sleeping with Kyle Richards, but I might as well be. Like, we are so close. So I think they have the same relationship.
Yeah, I have the same opinion on that because I feel like people always want to assume that like he's the baby daddy and like all that. And I'm
Yeah.
like, I don't think so. I don't
And
know
also,
why.
By the way, if he was, he would just say it.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Wait, why
Like-
would they be like hiding it so hard at this point?
Right?
It would really takes more effort to be hiding that
100%.
than to just be like, yeah,
Yeah.
it's
And
me.
eventually could be very confusing for the children.
Right,
1,000.
right.
You know?
Yeah.
Like it's like
Yeah.
is Uncle BJ my dad? Like
Right?
It's a
tell
TV
me.
show itself, honestly.
Yeah.
It is a TV
Yeah,
show.
definitely.
Now, everything going on in the pop culture universe, what's been your favorite thing right now to follow, keep tabs on? What are you most interested in?
Hold on. What's been my favorite thing to... Ooh.
I can tell you what my least favorite thing is.
I could tell you we all probably have the least favorite thing. We all don't want to talk about that. Jesus. I think my favorite thing to kind of sort of like walk around right now, and I'm not a big conspiracy Taylor Swift person. I just want to know if Travis is coming back or not.
Okay.
Oh,
And I
That's a
think
good
he
one.
is.
I think he is too.
Yeah.
I think he is too.
I think the
Didn't
NFL
they just
called
gave him
in.
like a
Yeah.
big deadline, right?
Yeah, the Chiefs were like March 15th.
15th.
I think they said, that's
Yeah.
they gave him a call. And yeah, I just don't see him. I don't see him retiring. I don't see him going out the way that happened. You know,
Yeah.
like I just don't see. And I feel like not that he would do a big. I don't know if he's one of those guys that would do like a this is my last season, this is my whole retirement tour season. I don't think he would do that. But I don't think he even had a thought of like at the beginning of last season, like, hey, maybe this might be my last season.
No.
I don't think so.
And I also think that the NFL is a business
Yeah.
and a company. And I think they sat him down and they were like, listen,
Yeah. You're not there yet.
We know that you want to leave, but we just got this energy from you, and we are going to hook you up. We're going to make it worthwhile for you. If you can stick around and stick in this relationship for as long as possible, was the undertones, like, we will make it worth your while. They know when they have a good thing.
Totally.
Like, Michael Jordan didn't come back to the NBA because he thought he was going to be the best player at 43. He came back because the NBA was like, hey, we need it. We have a contract with TNT. Let's make this thing go. You know what I mean?
Yep.
Right.
Yep.
Yeah,
I think Taylor loves her WAG era right now, too.
Right. I feel like, but also
I just think she just loves a man who has a job.
Also true.
Like, Joe Alwyn was just sitting around in London during that whole COVID situation. She was like, let me go find a man who's doing something.
Yeah. Right. We actually were just talking about this.
I think I've said it like 50 times in the last like 3 weeks. I keep bringing it up, but I just like, I think her family is so happy too, because her dad, like Scott Swift, just gives me that energy of like, he just wants a guy that's going to come in and be like, hey, Scott, you see that game last night? Like, let's talk. And Maddie Healy's not that guy. Joe Alwyn's not that guy.
Joe Jonas is not that guy.
It was like all these. And
John Mayer.
She went through all these like British guys too. There's like a lot of British guys.
She did have a British moment.
Yeah, so I'm like, and Scott Swift's probably like, oh God, just give me like,
just
and then you get
a
this
rough
football
hand.
guy come in. He's like,
yes.
No,
give me a
Scott-
dude who knows how to hammer something.
Right.
Exactly.
Scott's in the background, like, he can't retire yet. He just can't. I mean,
and Ed Kelce and Donna Kelce and Taylor's parents, like they're just like copy paste.
But here's the
each
problem.
other.
Here's the real problem. I'm not worried about Travis whenever he retires. I'm worried about his mom.
I'm
Football moms that their whole lives have been following their sons' football games and practices and all-star games and all of these things. We're talking about a 30-year journey.
Yeah.
And all of a sudden, boom, they both retire. Like, those women go crazy.
Yeah.
I will say, and I know people get mad at this, she loves the press. She loves the press.
I'm sorry, if I squeezed out two 13-pound boys and cooked 75 pounds of steak a night to feed those two motherfuckers for more than 25 years, I'm going to be in the press too.
Yeah.
You know what I'm talking
She's
about?
like, I did this.
No.
Remember she was on that big magazine spread with like parents of like yes. And I was like, yes,
women.
Well, she deserves to be there.
And by the way, I'm going to say this, and this is a hot take. If you make it and you're famous and your mother went everywhere with you, God damn it, you better be Dina Lohan. You better be on the red carpet too.
Dina Lohan.
Yeah.
You better be Dina
I think
Lohan.
like Bradley Cooper brings his mom everywhere with him.
Everywhere. And don't like try to be like, oh, here's a condo, Donna. No.
Yeah.
No. Donna wants to go to the ESPYs. Donna needs to be at Vanity Fair.
Yeah.
Like, let Donna live her best life.
I was actually just
Dina
listening
Lohan
to
is such a throwback. I love that comparison.
She was ahead of her time.
Yeah, she was.
She was.
That she was. I was listening to Kylie Kelce talk about Donna. I don't know if it was on Color Daddy or something else. And she was saying like Donna, like she travels so much. Like she, after the divorce, like everything was so like they separated and there's no issues between them. And they obviously got separated a long time ago. But she's like made the most of her life. Like she's at the games and of course she does all that. But then she like travels the world. And I was like, okay, all right, Donna.
Yeah, I loved
Donna
hearing
got a
her
life.
talk about that. I was like, that is so amazing because that's not something we would see from her, but just to hear it from Kylie, be like, no, she's traveling, living her life, just like as a single mom who raised like the two incredible football players.
Let me tell you something. Yes, Reba, single mom who works 2 jobs. I can't wait for Forbes to do the article of how much money the Kelces have garnered because of the. First of all, I need Taylor Swift to come lick me. Okay. I need you to come tell me hello. I need you to come say hi.
Yeah.
And it's not that she put them on because they were already there. You know, Kylie and Jason were doing their own thing. Jason and Travis were already in the NFL. And Donna was already like, you know, stage mom. She was doing the damn thing.
Yep.
But because they started dating, all of these things happen. And these people are on every commercial.
Yep.
I can't go anywhere.
Are you wondering how much they're making on these commercials? Because I think it every single time I see a commercial.
Forbes is going to tell us. And literally, Forbes, if you're watching this is what we need right here.
Yeah, you better tell us because I have this exact thought every time I see them on a commercial. I'm like, because people retire from commercials. Like think about Jake from State Farm or Flo from Progressive. Like they just do the commercials and that's all they have to do. The amount of money they get, like what money are they bringing in? I'm so curious.
Liberty Mutual does not call me in the next 24 hours. You have 48 hours, Liberty. Liberty.
Yeah.
My friend is actually the Liberty Bibbity guy.
Really?
Yeah, Tanner Noe.
Amazing.
Liberty
So
Bibbity.
then you would just take the spot.
Bro, I have
but
so
you know
many
what?
commercial ideas.
Yeah.
You have no idea. And the gays will come. The gays will come to
Yeah, there
Progressive
you
if
go.
Progressive
See?
called me.
Yeah.
It is so true. It is so much. And Jason's talked about it a lot too, because people keep asking Jason, like, oh, would you want to go into coaching? Like, what do you want to do? And he's like, well, right now that would be a massive pay cut for me to be like an assistant offensive line
has
coach. Like
2 shows, 3.
Yeah.
He has the podcast. He has a nighttime talk show.
Yeah.
He's doing this other thing on ESPN. Like these
Money-
people
yeah,
are
every
killing
deal.
it. And it's not just them. Like it happens all the time. I think look at Jay-Z and Beyonce.
Yeah.
I think yes, they both would have been successful. They both would have had the money. But the minute they got together, it was like woof.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Yep.
Like, and some men can't handle that, but it seems like Travis can.
And that is the most amazing thing. I think when we first started talking about them dating, I think everyone noticed that. We were like, oh, he is so secure in himself, and she could be the biggest star in the world, but he supports and loves that. Like, that's what she needs.
That always seemed like, even not to really get like, even in her lyrics that you can tell from past relationships, she had some insecure guys that like she felt like she had to make herself smaller to help them, and I don't think she has to do that with Travis.
Well, the problem is she was dating dudes who were trying to do the exact same thing as her.
Yep.
You have to date famous, but you got to date on different courts.
So true.
Like you're playing pickleball and I'm over here playing tennis.
Yeah.
Like we are not trying to play the same thing. You know what I mean? And I think for her, the one thing that he needs to make sure of, and I'm only saying this from experience, when you date an athlete and all of a sudden they retire and they lose that purpose that they've had for the last 25 years. I went through it myself with someone. Look at Tom Brady. Promised Giselle one more season, got home and on the 3rd day was like, wait, hold on. What am I doing? Freaked the fuck out, went and signed up to move them to Tampa Bay without even talking to her. Like, come on, who's moving to Tampa Bay? You're leaving Giselle for Tampa Bay? And that Brazilian was like, guess what? Bye.
Divorce.
Another baby with a man who wants to commit to me. Like,
Yeah.
and I think for him, I don't think it really was his fault. I think there's a lot of times where, and I see it with celebrities, it's like when you give someone that much fame and then all of a sudden you take it away, it's why they start acting erratic. It's why they, used to walk out of their cars with their vaginas hanging out for a paparazzi photo. And by the way, I do miss that era where we saw everyone's goddamn,
Everyone's
hoo-ha.
coochie was out.
We saw everyone's
No one knew
hoo-ha.
how to walk. It seemed like no one knew how to get out of a car.
Out of a
know
car,
what's so
like
weird,
step on
though?
a curb. Like,
Yeah,
there was just coochie everywhere.
Right, there was. And I actually think about that now when I was just trying on Bachelorette outfits and I sent Fran a picture of my dress I was wearing and I was like, I don't know what underwear to wear with this. And she was like, I think you just have to go commando. And in my head, I thought about all the times people have had taken pictures of them with just full vagina out.
Lindsay Lohan getting out that boat in that green Chloe dress. I will never forget it. It just seemed like she put a highlighter to it so you could see it extra. But
No one was like,
the girls were
dainty
doing
about
it.
it. Yeah,
the girls were doing
And
it.
it really felt like if it was like, hey, if underwear does not work with this outfit,
I'm not even gonna try.
No.
Right.
By the way, it was like, that's what I call coochie.
Yeah.
Volume 9. Like,
Yeah, that's so true. What do you think about what's happening where people are talking a ton about the Biebers right now?
it's funny. I think the Biebers are so happy. It's really sad because I think for like the first time in their lives, they're like settled. They're doing it. They have their kid. And I think it's funny because they've always had a relationship. Have you ever met John and Chrissy Teigen?
No.
Also two people who are just happy.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Yeah, I can see that.
And it just sucks when you're a young mom and a young guy just trying to get your shit together and have your mental health stay stable. For people to pry into your relationship and pick on the thing that they know will get you, like that's what I hate about it for him. Because he works so hard to become this great person that he is, and now people are gonna knock it off.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Yep.
Right.
If the man wants to walk around New York in slippers and go to a goddamn spa, that's what I do. Okay, let him do it. Let him do it.
No, it is. I think that's the thing. It's like the photographs come out and then everything spirals with that. It's like, well, what's going on in their relationship? It's like, well, he could be going through struggles outside of his relationship. You know, there could be things that are bothering him that have nothing to do with Hailey.
Yeah.
So
I think this man was 15 years old, got found on the internet. I think that he went through life thinking that life was one way, you know, had a disagreement with the guy who was basically like a father to him, broke up with him, and is now making music that doesn't involve this guy. And it's a struggle.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
If you go through something with someone this whole time and all of a sudden you don't have them, like imagine you guys starting a new podcast with someone because you're not talking. You know
that
what
would
I mean?
be so weird.
So
Like, truly, I
weird.
would feel so disoriented.
100%. And I would be like, what the fuck are they thinking they're doing? You know what I mean?
Get
No, it's
back,
so
get back
true.
in the
Get
office.
back.
So true. And we had a long conversation about this the other day, but now I have to ask you about it because there was some Valentine's Day moments, and Benny Blanco posted his trail of tortilla chips into the tub of queso. What, romantic or?
If I was that housekeeper, the amount of money
Yep.
I would spend. I don't care what your opinion is on this. The fact that this woman is in a relationship that she wants to tell everybody about, I'm so happy for her because she hasn't
Same.
Yeah.
been like this in a very long time.
Yeah.
And you can kind of feel the happiness
Oh,
coming
they
out
are
of her.
loved
Totally. And I said, listen, anything goes when you're in love. Like if they want to eat the cheese out of the tub, then that's just what's going to happen. Like it's just
That man can do whatever he wants right now.
right.
Yeah.
Exactly.
Okay.
I
I
did
said she has been so, it felt like she was so against doing new music, and all her last her last musical projects were all like kind of sad because it was like breakup stuff and like moving on and like leaving all that in the past. Then after Rare, it was like she didn't really do too much music. She was like, I'm not doing music anymore, and she's like so in love that she's like, I'm gonna make an entire album with this guy
this
because
man.
I'm so in love with him.
Like
Right.
literally. And the first song's kind of cute.
He's so cute.
It is cute.
I love it.
I love them together. And I love that what he said when he was like, we have said to each other, like, why is it taking us this long to do this? But it doesn't matter at this point. You found each other now. So that's beautiful.
Yeah.
But you know what? I hope it's not like, and it's not going to be, you know, when actors meet and they're like, oh my God, I love you. Let's do a movie together. It's like, oh, here's Jersey Girl. You know what I mean? Like, oh, here's the Jersey Girl curse. You know what I mean? Like when I like meet people on set. So like I could tell, like I can walk on a set for a junket and the two actors will walk out, the main people, because they always pair them. And they're like giggling and kiki. And I'm like, y'all are fucking.
Yeah.
Here we go. Oh, here we go.
Yep.
And like, because
You're spending a lot of time on those sets.
you're spending a lot of time on the sets. You're seeing each other in hair and makeup every day. On a movie set, you see each other in the funnest place. It's like Disneyland.
Right.
And then when you get home, it's like, oh, this is the real you. You haven't gotten out of bed until
Right.
2 p.m. You haven't been to the gym once. You've ate 3 bowls of ramen in the last one day. Like,
Yeah,
You're
it's sort
just
of
like,
like Love
whoa.
Island when they all leave Love Island and they're like, oh, well, we're not in a really sick villa with an amazing
Yes.
pool,
Yeah.
and we're like in the real world. And then
100%.
You're like, you get into a car, you're like, oh my God, I hate the
This
way you
person.
drive.
right,
Like everything about you driving right now is giving me an ick. I never even thought about you driving a car. Why did I
Right.
think about that?
or the way they text. Like you find out the
Yeah.
way they text after they get out of Love Island. It's like, ew.
Right, you're like, oh my God, you're a smiley face guy,
Right,
not
right.
like a.
There's going to be a class action suit. There's going to be a class action suit. Like, I had a friend who went on a dating show and she was like, I made it to the inn. I'm going to go. I'm like, girl, what if you get to his house and his sheets are dirty?
Yeah.
She's like, you know what? I'm actually going to stay home.
yeah.
I'm like,
That's
you're
how
gonna
it
spend
happens
4
every
months.
time with
Right.
Love is Blind. When they do that, they literally get engaged and then they go see each other's homes, and it's like, okay, like the girl it's walking around this dude's bachelor pad. He sleeps on a futon. He's got like fake glassware. Plastic Solo cups are in the cabinet, and she's like opening the cabinet like, okay,
Yeah.
we can work with this.
I'm telling you.
And you know what? I even feel like I'm invading their privacy by like I don't want to see this actually on my TV because
No.
now I'm kind of grossed out by you, and I wasn't before. Like I didn't need to see inside your home.
No, it's wild. And by the way, I don't give a shit. Like if I walk into your house and it is not clean, I will be like, oh, I just heard my mom had a heart attack. I got to go. I will make up a lie in your face.
Yeah.
Like,
you get spot in people's bathrooms. Like if you
I don't
go
even need to make it.
to the bathroom. Yeah.
I can tell you, let me tell you the trick, which you guys won't need anymore. Anyone single in here? It's you look like you don't care.
Yeah.
Anybody else? But let me tell you how you check a girl. This is how you do it if someone's clean. God, I can't believe I'm this gay. So when you get to someone's house, you take your shoes off. If they say, oh, you don't have to take your shoes off, cue number 1, get the fuck out. The second thing
Wait, that's both of us. We don't care.
I don't know. Get out of there. Get out of there. The second thing is, I cannot believe I'm about to tell you guys this. If you're going over for the first time, wear white socks. Because if you take your shoes off and you walk a few steps and your socks are brown and dirty, if your floor is dirty, your cooch is dirty. Okay? I'm just letting you know.
Oh my
And
God,
if you knew
so
I was
fair.
coming over, if you knew I was coming over and you didn't go with that Swiffer,
Yep.
not even the jet, just the
Right.
regular drive.
Yep.
No, I'm totally with you.
I agree.
If you know people are coming to your home
That's really the
and
time
you
that I actually
do
clean.
not clean, it is a problem. Like,
Yeah.
oh, you just don't care. You don't care about me. You don't care about yourself. You don't care about anything.
You don't care about anything.
Right.
And if I get in that tub, if I get to that bathroom,
If you even make it to the bathroom.
y'all are probably too young for this. There was like a commercial where the woman would like walk around. What was that
Oh,
commercial?
no.
Yeah,
I
yeah,
remember
yeah,
that.
yeah.
Like the guy would like walk
One,
around.
yep,
yeah, like
Yeah.
yeah,
Like,
pledge.
it was like zoom in of the
Yeah.
pledge.
It was like
yeah.
a pledge.
Yep.
I'm like walking around people's houses. They're like, "Do you want some water?" I'm like, actually, yeah, just
Yeah.
a little ice. Yeah, oh, totally. Like you got to do it.
Yeah, you're like, no, I'll just take the bottle. I don't want it from your dispenser.
Yeah.
I'll just take
No.
a bottle. No, I mean,
My husband loves when we have people over because that is when I'm like, oh fuck. I'm like, okay, the vacuum's coming out, the
Right.
duster's coming out, like
By
everything's
the
coming
way,
out.
you have never worked a Dyson harder than when someone's coming over. to
Oh
your
my
house.
God, so fast.
oh,
I'm
I'm
like,
in
quick.
the cracks and the crevices,
Yeah.
the corner. I'm like, in my head, I'm like, they will see this.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like,
Totally.
they will see this little corner. I actually just saw a TikTok 2 days ago where a girl posted like, what my boyfriend sees, and it's like a very clean home, and then she's like, what I see, and it's like a zoom in on like a little smudge on the fridge,
Oh, for
a
sure.
zoom in
Yep.
a crack of the apartment. I'm like, I'm the same way. It's like they all had to come over yesterday for a photo shoot we were doing at my apartment, and before they came, I was like looking at the cracks and crevices. I'm like, they're gonna be in here for an hour, they're gonna leave, no one's gonna look at this, but I have to make sure
No, you
it's
have
clean.
to do it. You know what else you have to do? And I'm saying this to you guys because I'm telling you right now, I'm doing it. You got to clean out your medicine cabinets too, because I'm looking at your prescriptions.
Yeah.
I want to know what you're taking.
Yep.
Okay.
I know people are going to be looking inside the you want to see what skincare I have
I
in
want
there?
to see. No. I want to see what is going on in there. Okay.
In there, in the
Yes,
brain.
I want to know, and I'm bringing my phone. Okay. Don't think I'm shitting when I
I'm
go in that
taking
bathroom.
receipts.
Yeah. For 10 minutes, I'm sitting on that toilet just Googling everything, just acting like I'm in there using the bathroom, Googling everything, and I might take an Adderall every now and then.
and if you have something good in there,
Yeah, I might just
You have something good, maybe if you go missing.
they won't notice
No.
one.
Yeah, I'm just like,
Okay.
whatever.
I also want to bring up, because this was big news the last couple days, but AP Rocky not guilty. He pounced into Rihanna's arms, and now they are saying they're going to name their next child after their lawyer.
The way he better, because
Yeah.
the way he like mugged that woman out the way to go and hug his wife, and I get that, by the way.
Yeah.
I get that when you're in that moment, the only person that you want to see and hold is your girl who held you down. We call that 10 toes in the hood. She was 10 toes. And what I want to say about this woman is there were people who were like, don't do it. Don't go. It's going to mess up your brain. You don't have to be here. I bet that he told her to stay home.
Yeah.
And she went there every single day.
Ride or die.
That's a
I
ride
love
or
it.
die.
Ride or die.
I
That is
love
a
it
woman.
so
okay?
much.
That is a woman.
No, I love
This
it.
is what Ja Rule was talking about in the 90s.
No, I love it so much. I mean, I said this before on our show. I was like, I would never be able to be a part of that jury because I would be like, he's too pretty. He can't go to jail.
He can't go to
like,
jail.
He cannot go to jail.
He
He's
ain't
too
shoot nobody.
gorgeous.
He ain't
like,
shoot nobody.
no, I'm like, whatever. You saw it happen. No, you didn't.
But-
You didn't.
And by the way, let me tell you something. There's a video. Do you know who Wendy Dang is?
No.
Ooh, do you guys know who Wendy Ding is? Wendy Ding was married to Rupert Murdoch.
Oh, okay.
Rupert Murdoch had a bunch of trials.
Yeah.
He owned like The Sun.
Yep.
He's like a big
Yep,
conglomerate.
yep.
Succession is about
Yep.
Rupert Murdoch and his family. There's a video, famous video, Google it, where Rupert Murdoch was standing behind the podium next to his lawyer, and this woman, a protester, was coming with a pie to pie him in the face to protest something that was going on. Wendy Ding jumps out of her seat, gets in between Rupert and the pie, protect the bag, Wendy Ding, gets in the middle and pushes the woman out the way and fights the woman. Not a slice of pie.
Yeah.
Not even a morsel of whipped cream hit that 78-year-old man. Because Wendy Ding was like, not today.
Yeah.
Ride or die.
Yeah.
That's right. Or die. That would be me in the courts with ASAP.
Oh my God.
I'd be like,
yeah. Well, Rihanna's
Take me!
Literally.
Rihanna's smart too. She's like, I know she's thinking, I'm going to do whatever it takes. If I need to be in there and if I need to walk in there holding my small, adorable child as well, I'm gonna do it.
yeah, people had a big problem with that, but it made sense to me. It was like she's
she's gonna do whatever it takes to have her not go to jail.
1000%.
You know, like,
and by the way, she's the type of person who's like when you get a Rihanna, and this is true tea.
Yeah.
And I don't know if I'm talking about Fight Club right here. And I know people are going to be mad about Rihanna. I know people are going to be mad that I'm talking the inside Rihanna baseball. When you get a Rihanna invitation for a Fenty red carpet, it is like, come at 10:30. And you're like on a school night. And when you see her, like, you know, I'm like, hey, girl, what's happening? She's like, oh, I just put my kids down. I had to get ready. I couldn't get ready until 9 o'clock. She is in that house putting those kids down, like, you know, taking their baths. She is so hands-on that she is literally there. So when she brought her kid to the courtroom, she was like, oh, my mom is tired. I'm literally caring for this kid.
Yep.
I love
she's
it.
finishing up the new episode of Summer House, and she's headed to the
exactly.
What she needs to be doing is finishing up that album.
Yeah. I know, but here's my thing. It's like I love her so much, and I'm like, it's okay. You know what I mean? But how many years in a row can I be like, it's okay?
No, you have
They're like,
to
I want more. I want
have to
more.
accept it.
But you know what I love is that she has talked about how the real way to pronounce her name is Rihanna, and you just did it right there. But for some reason, it just can't stop saying Rihanna.
But I also think she's okay with that too.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
There's some people that they just eventually, when they reveal, like, they're like, oh, that actually isn't how you pronounce my name. And you're like, well, this is your fault for not.
Thank you. Denzel?
Yeah.
I don't
like,
know.
Okay, it's been 20 years.
Denzel?
Yeah. Like you could have corrected somebody the first time it happened. Now, sorry. You're screwed.
Yeah, you're done.
Yeah.
You're done.
Did you see Amanda Batula talk about from Summer House that Rihanna DM'd her and was like, you're my fave, TBH. And Amanda was like going through a hard time, and she was like, I was going through like depression, whatever, and she was like, I did not answer. She was like, I was so overwhelmed by the message that I didn't answer for months. And I was like, oh,
and it's her.
My God. No, it's
totally
insane.
her.
Like,
She's
imagine
bravoing so hard.
So hard.
She's bravoing so hard.
I just want to talk to her all about Bravo for hours. Like, I wouldn't ask her about anything. I just want to talk about Bravo. Do a little recap with her.
Yeah, I know.
You know, recap
The only problem
the shows.
is, you know, you probably have to smoke there, and I bet that weed is hard.
I know, and I used to smoke a lot, and I can't handle it anymore.
No, I'd actually have to go right to the hospital.
That. Yeah.
That's not.
When I was like 21, I used to work at Ed Hardy, but like for the guy who owned Ed Hardy. And we had Lil Wayne at one of our events, and his whole team was like, you guys should come to the studio. You guys should come to the studio. It'd be so much fun. I'm like, you know what? Yes. My boss was like, yes, we should go. So we went, and they were like, yeah, you don't tell Lil Wayne no. Like, this is a once-in-a-lifetime opportunity. And this is like back in 2008. This is when he was like at the top of his game. Like, Lollipop had just came out. Yes, like a lollipop. Like, it was crazy.
Yep.
We're in the studio, and we're sitting there, and I remember looking at my boss and being like, what time is it? And she was like, it is 2:00 in the morning. We had been there for like 7 hours, we didn't even smoke anything. It was contact high because they were smoking so much in this thing. Snoop Dogg had come through the whole thing. Everyone, Travis Scott.
You look in the corner, you're like, when did Snoop Dogg get here?
I was like, I didn't know this couch was brown. Like, I literally was like, when did I get on a brown couch? Like, it was the craziest experience ever. He was the nicest guy. But talk about like an era working for Ed Hardy in the height of Ed Hardy. It was like,
wait, that's so cool.
Working for Lululemon.
Right.
Yeah.
But you're working for Lulu.
Right.
Lulu is coming in and her sister Lemon is there too. It was crazy.
That is unbelievable. What did you do there at Ed Hardy?
So
is there a man?
His name is Christian Audigier.
Okay.
He was like this old
There's no Ed Hardy person.
Yes.
Oh, there is.
So this guy, Christian Audigier, I'm going to give you all a little fashion history.
Okay, I love it.
There was a tattoo artist named Ed Hardy. He was very famous. He was also in jail. He was like a jailhouse tattoo artist. This guy, Christian Audigier, was French, kind of crazy, really wild, also went to jail. He and Ed Hardy met in jail and he made a contract basically on a piece of toilet paper in jail that he would use Ed's tattoos to create these t-shirts.
Obsessed.
Christian gets out of jail and in 2 years started Von Dutch and then 2 years later started Ed Hardy. And when I tell you, Madonna called my office one time for clothes. Like, got on the phone and was like, y'all get that clothes here right now. Like, it was wild.
Yeah.
Wow. Everybody wanted it.
Everybody. And you know what? I was at that time a little too young to be wearing it, but my sister and brother were wearing it. And I was so jealous. But if I even like sniffed the Ed Hardy or like the Von Dutch, they would freak out on me.
I lean more onto the Von Dutch.
No, they would freak out on me. Like I wasn't allowed near their Ed Hardy and Von Dutch.
Oh no. It was crazy. And I remember being at that corporate office, like in 2008, like this guy comes in and they're like, this new guy's coming in. They're all French. Like everyone's French except the marketing team. We were the only black people in there. And I will never forget, he was like, who is this guy, this Kanye West? Who is this Kanye West? The fuck is this Kanye West? And we'd be like, it's a guy. He's up and coming. He's up and coming. Blah, blah, blah. He's up and coming. And this guy walks in and it's him and he's like so nice and sweet and kind of shy. And we're like, oh my God. And it just is so funny. Like he was a nobody at that time and like walking in to like meet this guy and get clothes. And Michael Jackson would come into the office. Like, how nuts is that?
That's insane.
Crazy.
Michael Jackson.
I mean, I feel like you have the coolest stories of all time.
How long did you work there for?
I worked there for a year.
Okay.
And then left Ed Hardy and went to Max Azria, BCBJ, Hervé Leger.
Yeah.
And that was like the coolest. Like that was
also the height really for that.
It was.
Like,
that was the height.
Although it is, I've seen a lot of her coming back.
No, Hervé Leger.
I've seen a lot of bandage dresses recently.
No, we were, again, another brand that was unbelievable. This is when Victoria Beckham had that like blonde, like that Karen mullet. You know what I mean? But it was cool on her because she was skinny. That was back when she was like wearing Hervé.
Yeah.
Kim was trying to get into Hervé.
Yep.
And fun fact, the reason why Hervé has, if you get an Hervé Leger dress now, the tag is on the outside is because of me.
Wow.
There you go.
Because I figured out bitches were going to Nordstrom's, getting the dress and returning it. And I was like, why don't you guys just put the tag on the outside?
Not on your watch. Not on your watch.
Not on my watch.
Not on your watch.
I'm so sorry, ladies. I'm so sorry. But the girls are bringing it back all musty and shit.
Yeah.
I'm like,
gross.
not today.
Yep.
I was like, what about on the side?
Yeah.
I could listen to you tell stories forever, though. I feel like you have just lived a million lives, but so many different cool jobs and stories, and you've met the coolest people. Like, I just want to know it all.
No, it's been great. And by the way, you will know it all soon because I am about to get a podcast.
Amazing.
Yay!
And it's gonna rock your shit.
Amazing.
I bet it will.
It's gonna rock your shit.
Yeah.
Like, it's gonna be so amazing. I don't even want to ruin it. When I tell you who I'm doing it with, too, I think people are gonna flip out. It's gonna be the one.
Oh my God, that's amazing. I'm
so excited
so
for that.
excited.
The gays are getting together.
Oh, I love it.
When can you like tease when?
It's coming out in April.
Okay.
Amazing.
Yes.
So soon.
Yeah,
Soon.
no, we're in
Amazing.
contracts
Okay.
now. We are ready to fire it off.
I love
It's
it.
going to be a mess.
The one thing I love about you is just like you're so open and honest about your takes and opinions, even though you work so closely with people and in the industry. And like I really respect and admire that about you because
Thank you.
Like you just give your opinion and that's how you feel.
No, and it's, by the way, and I think if you listen to my opinion, I think the one thing I always wanted to do when I was at E, because I was on an opinion-based show, was it was always this thing where people thought it had to be, oh, she's right, or he's wrong, or she's this, or he's that. And I'll give you an example. When the Chloe and Tristan stuff was happening, it was easy. It was really easy to be like, you know, he was wrong. You know, she's in the right. You know, everybody was like, fuck him.
Yeah.
And for me, I was like, you know, how would I feel if that was my brother, you know, in this situation? Yes, he is wrong. But for me, I was always like, you know, where does he come from? Like, let's talk about like what life is like when you become
more of a human element.
a
back
human
to
element.
it,
I like
yeah.
to humanize
Right.
people. I still think your dad is wrong.
Yeah.
Right.
But if somebody gave me $30 million overnight, I don't think I would know how to act.
Yeah.
If everything was given to me, you know, on a silver platter immediately, I would know how to act. The same thing with Justin Bieber. When Justin Bieber was going through, you know, his hard time, you know, my whole question was always, how would you act if somebody, you know, you went from 14 years old on YouTube with 100 likes to being the biggest pop star in the world? It would be a mind fuck.
Totally.
You know what I mean?
For sure.
And that's where I always want to come from. It's from a place of understanding for everyone,
Right.
except Diddy.
Yeah.
Yep.
Absolutely.
I'm not trying to understand that.
No.
And yes,
Right, there's
understand.
some things that you
Yeah.
just cannot understand.
Absolutely.
Like there's a line and some things just cannot be understood.
Yep.
But I get what you're saying
Yeah,
with
there's a line on a lot of things, but
for sure.
you know,
when
I
you're
think-
talking celebrity relationships and it's like
yes, and also like working for a celebrity. You know, I've worked for Kyle for 6 years of my life, and we've been friends for 16 now. And you know, watching the show and watching people have their opinions about her, there are a lot of things that, you know, it's like, oh, you don't see everything, you don't
Right.
know everything. You know what I mean? Everything hasn't unfolded
Right.
yet. So I know that in regular celebrity lives too, it's the same thing.
Yep.
You don't
Yeah.
see everything.
Right. And
Yep.
it's always nice to hear from someone like you who does work so closely with Kyle and other people for our listeners to hear and go, well, you know what? That's so true. Like when I see something, I have to think about there's a whole other story that we don't know any idea about.
There's a person. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
And I think one of the best examples of that is going to be that Alec Baldwin show. I think when all that happened, everyone was quick to jump in and give their opinions, and it was either right or wrong, or right or wrong, or right or wrong, or he's wrong. You know, it was crazy. So to now see their side of the story and how it affected them and their family, it's going to be interesting.
Yeah.
Because we haven't really gotten that deep into something that crazy since maybe
No.
the Tom and Erica Jane thing, but we never really got Tom's side. You know what I mean?
right.
Yeah.
We never really saw what was going on.
And we don't really know like what Alec Baldwin is like as a dad to young children. Like we only really have
Right.
heard of not so great interactions that he's
Yeah.
had with his older children.
Right.
So,
Right.
Or the paparazzi videos.
or the
or-
paparazzi
Right.
videos, but
Yeah.
you know, I don't know. I just feel like there's like this whole other world, and I feel like it's my job to open that curtain a little bit. You know what
So
I mean?
For sure.
Like, what if it was my sister? Like when, you know, when people are like, oh, Kyle,
Right.
I'm like, you know, I feel so protective of her. So I just always want to give that
Right.
that energy, you know?
sure.
What if it's you? You know what I mean? Like,
And by the way, it might be me one day.
Right.
And I would hope that like when I come here, or when you hear something about me, hopefully it's not me showing my coochie getting out of the car. But if it is,
Bring it
like,
back.
Yeah, then you
Yeah.
would be like, you know, this guy's actually like, didn't seem like him. It doesn't
Right.
Oh,
feel
totally.
like
For
him.
sure.
And yeah,
Absolutely.
and we have plenty of moments like that now, even just like with reality TV and the people that we've met and have become friends with, and then they go through these like big dramatic moments that everybody is dissecting every second of it, and we're like, oh gosh, like we're just not gonna like do that to that too. Like it's crazy.
But you know what you'll learn, and this is something that I had to learn being in this business, because you do become friends with these people, and it's also okay to be like, you know what? I love that bitch, but she was wrong.
No, totally, 100%.
And I told her she was wrong.
Sure, absolutely.
And you just got to say it to their face and be like, oh, listen, that was crazy that you did that.
It's like, if I say it here, like I'll say it to your face.
Right.
100%.
For sure. Always.
Absolutely.
When I was on Daily Pop, there was a really big celebrity. And when I say big, I mean, there's only 2 other people who know who this person is. But we would talk about her often because she was always in the spotlight. Yeah. There was always something going on with her. And she would text me directly. Like I would say, like, we would talk about her at 10 a.m. By 10:03, she was like, oh, but you missed this part. What about, it was like this whole thing. And it was interesting because, at first I felt like she was always upset with me. But then after a while, she was like, oh, I see what you're doing. I understand. Like, okay, I get it. Like, or she would even hit me up and be like, hey, this is coming up. Like, how would you handle this? So a lot of times when you see this big person talk about, things that have happened in their lives, we spent time on the phone just kind of talking it through. And it's not that she was trying to craft what she was going to say. I was just I'm not a publicist. I'm a person who works in media, who cares about pop culture. So I was like, listen, this is how it's going to come off. If you do cut and dry, give a little backstory. It's okay to like admit that you were a little wrong. Take a tiny bit of responsibility for it and keep it moving.
For sure. It's just advice. It's not about sometimes it's not about crafting like a full image. It's just like, I really do need advice about something.
100%. Yeah. I'm still charging her though.
Amazing.
You have to.
Okay, we have to wrap up because as always, we could talk to you for hours. It happens every time you come in here. It's like every time I'm like, oh, we have to make sure we bring up this and this, and I have like 90 other things.
Right, and I'm like, well, we should have booked more time.
I know, seriously. So thank you so much. Yes. We are so excited for podcast coming soon.
Yeah.
Quick tease for what's going on, and we'll fully wrap up.
Oh, you guys, it's gonna be called. I can't even tell you. You know what? I'm gonna come in April, right before you get married.
Perfect.
Please,
we're gonna do a mini little bachelor party. I'm gonna bring a stripper.
Oh my God,
amazing.
Please.
Yeah, we're gonna go test everybody's floors with my socks.
Yep. But don't do that in this office.
No.
Okay.
I love it so much. Thank you so much, Justin.
We love you. Thank you.
Great.
Introducing innovation from the award-winning #1 dry shampoo brand. The new Batiste Light Dry Shampoo is the lightest dry shampoo. It's addressed some of those reasons that you guys may have on why you're not already using dry shampoo. People feel like you get that white residue or feels heavy in your hair. Not with the Batiste Light Dry Shampoo. It blends seamlessly into your hair and leaves no visible white residue. It's a lightweight, non-gritty, absorbing oil and grease for a cleaner looking hair without weighing it down product. It is so nice. Just give your hair a little zhuzh. Maybe you were in a rush in the morning, or you went to the gym. You got to get to work. You don't feel like wash and blow drying the whole thing. You give yourself a little spray of the Batiste Light Dry Shampoo, and it just works its magic, does the trick for you. It also comes in 2 soft and subtle scents, the Mellow Melon and Zen Matcha. Great scents. I know sometimes people, they love when it's scented. They don't love when it's scented, but I think that this is a nice, soft scent that makes your hair feel lightweight, smells good. You can just go about your day. So go and buy the Batiste Light Dry Shampoo online or in store at your nearest retailer.
All right, ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to another game of Beat Rhea and Fran. This is game number 162, and we are joined by Madelyn and Jenn. They were freshman year roommates, and they stayed friends, which we said is very impressive.
Yeah. A real genuine connection, ladies. Yes. Thanks so much for joining us. Yes. We'll jump into it. It's 15 questions. If you got the question right, you get the point. If you get it wrong, the other team can steal the point. Whoever has the most points at the end wins. To determine who goes first, Noah is going to give us a movie. We are going to guess the Rotten Tomatoes critic score of that movie. Whoever is closest, you will get to go first. We will alternate between teams for guesses. Everyone gets their own individual guess. So, Noah, what is today's movie?
There's Something About Mary.
Ooh,
okay.
Good movie.
Classic.
I like this movie.
I had not seen this movie for a really I've seen it in the last 5 years, maybe,
Mm-hmm.
which was crazy.
Oh, like for the first time?
Yeah, for the first time ever, yeah. Okay, so one of you guys guess first.
Do you want to go?
I'll go first. I've never seen it either, which is bad, but I know it's a classic. Let's do, I'm not high. I'm like 71.
84.
There it is.
Oh my lord.
Guys,
Oh.
I am
You-
spot
yeah,
on lately.
seriously.
What the frick?
Is this like the
This is the third in a row that I've been like
yeah,
super
really
close.
You've been
Wow.
on it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Little do you know, she's actually been studying Rotten Tomatoes.
Every movie on Rotten Tomatoes. Wow. Okay,
Wow.
Rhea.
Well done.
But that
Impressive.
wasn't one of them.
Yeah, I'll cheer for myself on that one.
Yeah.
That was pretty good. All right.
Okay.
All
Should
right.
everyone throw out their guesses of what they were going to say?
I actually was totally thinking 84.
Makes sense. Makes
Yeah,
sense.
me too. Totally.
Yep.
You took it out of my mouth.
Yep.
Okay. Question number 1 to Rhea and Fran. Shout out Sarah from Louisville, Kentucky.
All right. Mama wants a new pair of shoes. Come on.
What?
Mama wants a new pair
What is
of
that?
shoes.
She's joking.
No, I know.
making a
I-
joke.
You never heard that? Like,
No.
Before you gamble or you know.
No,
Like-
I've never heard that
Like you
before.
roll the dice in your hands. All right, Papa needs a new. Like,
Yeah, that's
Yeah.
what?
Yeah, I don't know. That
Mama
threw me
needs a
off.
new
Mama
pair
need-
of
yeah.
shoes. Like, I want to win.
yeah.
No, I get it.
I'm
kind of,
stunned
but
right now. I'm actually also
Just want to let you know that
embarrassed.
you're being the weird one here right now.
I'm sure I am.
Yeah.
I'm sure people tell me I am.
yeah.
I feel like the weird one.
That's what I'm saying. Don't. It should be him.
All right.
Never mind. I won't show any excitement going forward in this game.
All right. In SpongeBob SquarePants, Patrick had a secret box that SpongeBob thought only had a piece of string inside, but what was actually inside Patrick's secret box?
A worm? No.
What was inside Patrick's secret box? Nothing. Trick question.
Was it not that worm
I don't recall a worm.
in SpongeBob?
15 seconds.
Well, besides the Alaskan bullworm.
Oh, right. That's not it.
And that thing was giant.
All right. So should we say nothing?
I don't
It's
know.
just the secret box.
Yeah.
5
Nothing.
seconds.
There's nothing in the box.
Incorrect. To Madelyn and Jenn.
I want to
Actually,
be
it's
like
a
a
worm.
cookie, but that's what was in the pocket.
Oh,
But-
yeah, that was the Gary in the
The snail
pocket.
thing.
Yeah. I want to say a rock, but I feel like that's also a different episode. So it's not a boulder, it's a rock.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I got nothing. So if we want to say
Should we
rock,
just say rock?
Say that.
Yeah, I have nothing else.
Okay.
Okay, we're going to say rock.
Incorrect. It is an embarrassing photo of SpongeBob from the Christmas party.
Yeah. Yep.
Yeah.
Yep. It is. That's
Damn it.
exactly what it is. An embarrassing. Yep.
Okay.
Yep.
Question
Never
number 2. To Madelyn and Jenn, shout out Sandra from Chicago. In High School Musical, Chad tells Troy about Michael Crawford, a Broadway star his mom is obsessed with. Where does she keep his picture?
One of our weird diet things.
Yeah, on the inside of the fridge,
Yeah,
right?
yeah. Yeah.
Is it on the milk or is it just on the inside of the fridge?
I think just inside.
Okay.
Is that good enough? Well, that's good enough.
Yeah.
Okay. Inside the fridge. Final answer.
Correct. Nice.
We got one.
Yeah.
I don't know if I would have remembered that.
1-0.
did watch it last week.
Yeah. Oh yeah.
Oh, wow. Okay, 1-0. Madelyn and Jenn. Question number 3 to Rhea and Fran. Shout out Elizabeth from St. Louis. What kind of video was Kylie Jenner filming in 2019 when she debuted her iconic Rise and Shine?
Like a tour of
What
her
kind of
office.
video? It was for Vogue, right?
Wasn't she doing a tour of her office?
But or maybe it was her home because it was like walking into Stormy's bedroom, right?
Yeah, but I think she like
10
Was
seconds.
Stormy asleep in the office?
I think she has a bedroom in there.
Was it
5
not just like a
seconds.
Vogue 70? What's the Vogue question series? How many
Time.
questions is it?
Time
The
is
Vogue question series. Final answer.
up. Incorrect. To Madelyn and Jenn.
My first gut was the pregnancy announcement 'cause she made a whole video, but I don't think Stormy would have been old enough then.
Right. Yeah.
So we go with a tour.
I don't
I said, because I have no idea otherwise.
I don't know.
15
Yeah, I don't
seconds.
know if it's like an official thing or just
Just like
Instagram.
a YouTube.
or
Yeah,
something like
yeah. Like her YouTube
Yeah.
channel. Did she have one of those?
I don't know.
I don't know either.
5 seconds.
A tour of her home.
Okay, sure.
Okay.
Yeah.
A tour of her home.
Incorrect. It was a tour of her office. Kylie
Oh.
Cosmetics office.
Wow.
Cute.
That's
My
so weird.
apologies. My
It's okay.
apologies.
It's okay.
My apologies.
It's all right.
Should have
Should
listened.
have listened. Yep.
It's all
Should
right.
have just stole it.
She had a room for the baby in the office?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Mm.
Okay. 1-0 still. Madelyn and Jenn. And this is question number 4 to them. Shout out Allie from Rhode Island. In Friends, who do Monica, Ross, and Chandler go to see in concert and then go to an after party where Monica gets with a band member? A. Radiohead. B. Hootie and the Blowfish. C. Red Hot Chili Peppers. D. Third Eye Blind.
Hootie and the Blowfish.
Correct.
Fine. Yeah.
All right. 2-0. Question number 5 to Rhea and Fran. Shout out Laura from Boise. In the Sweet Life of Zach and Cody, what is the name of the mini mart at the Tipton Hotel? A. Golden Palace Mini Mart. B. Ches Tipton Mini Mart. C. Paul Revere Mini Mart. D. French Quarter Mini Mart.
Paul Revere. C. Paul Revere.
Finally.
Mm-hmm.
Correct.
Boston.
Mm-hmm.
All right. 2-1, Madelyn and Jenn. Question number 6 to them. Shout out Elizabeth from St. Louis. Which actor appears in the post-Oscars episode in season 3 of Abbott Elementary?
This is on our next to watch list, actually.
I've never watched it either. Okay. Season 3, it's like, how many seasons is it on? Probably like 5-ish.
Yeah,
Ish.
probably.
So 2 or 3 years ago, who was really
Oh
popular?
my gosh.
15
What was
seconds.
that? 2022-ish? Post Oscars.
5 seconds.
I'm blank.
Well, who was that the Will Smith year? I don't know. That'd be crazy. but
Time is
Yeah.
up.
Will Smith is Will Smith. Final answer.
Incorrect. To Rhea and Fran.
The Oscars.
Maybe Bradley Cooper? Bradley Cooper's
That would be a good
Bradley
guess.
Cooper's my guess. Because there's always like Philly related.
Yeah. That's a good guess.
Yeah. I'm gonna go Bradley Cooper. Final answer.
Correct.
Nice.
Yes.
Okay. Tied up at 2. Question number 7 to Rhea and Fran. Shout out Morgan from Kansas. Name this year. The Office premieres in the U.S. Carrie Underwood wins American Idol. Jennifer Aniston and Brad Pitt split.
Ooh.
2004.
4 came to mind.
I
Is
feel
that
like
too
it's-
late?
No, I feel like it's 2004 because I just saw. I don't know. This is literally just a guess, but I just saw Jennifer Aniston doing her SNL monologue, and she was
Yeah.
like, "It was a big year for me." And then she
Was
was
it
like,
just 20 years last year for The Office?
"I don't
Like
remember."
that would have been like a big
10
thing.
seconds.
Carrie Underwood. 2003.
Time is
2004.
up.
2004.
Final answer.
Incorrect. It's Madelyn and Jenn.
Yeah, I
Okay.
want to go around there too.
So I was going to say 2003 or 2002 because Friends ended in 2024 because it was on for 10 years. And Brad Pitt was a guest star in the Thanksgiving episode of season 7.
Okay. This is some good math here. Okay.
15
So like
seconds.
they were still married then. So do we go with 2003?
Sure. I think that sounds, I'm good with that.
Okay.
Yeah.
2003?
Incorrect. 2005.
Oh.
Yeah.
Even
So I guess this is a
later.
20-year anniversary. I wonder if they'll do anything.
Yeah,
for
the Office is it's this year.
Yeah.
Mm.
I think it was January.
That makes
though.
more sense because I didn't see. It's like I feel like they would have made
Yeah.
a big to do
The
about
whole
that.
thing.
The Office U.S. premiere date is March 24th, 2005. So maybe in March
coming
they'll do
up,
something.
coming
Coming
up.
up.
Well, now we'll be expecting it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
We'll be expecting the big 20-year
Yes,
Office shindig.
Seriously,
Can plan for it.
they better have something planned.
Yeah.
Okay.
This was their reminder.
Yep.
Tied up at 2. Question number 8. And this is to Madelyn and Jenn. Shout out Ashley and John from Pittsburgh. In Harry Potter, what is the type of pet and the name of the pet that sits on Albus Dumbledore's desk?
Oh, it's the Phoenix and
Oh my gosh, it starts with an F, I think. Oh my gosh.
the line's on the tip of my tongue.
Yeah.
It's like, you did so good.
15 seconds.
It starts with an F. Oh my gosh.
I would say like Fox, but that's not right.
5 seconds.
Fox? Sure. Fox?
Yeah,
Okay,
that's
Phoenix, Fox. Final answer.
Correct.
Wow.
No.
Oh
How about that?
Fox the
Wow.
Phoenix.
Good
Yeah.
job.
Damn.
Kelly deemed that like
That was great.
I'm
like a
pretty
name
impressed.
being like a hard part of that
Yeah.
question.
Yeah.
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 All right, 3-2, Madelyn, Jenn. Question number 9 to Rhea and Fran. Shout out Carissa from Effingham, Illinois. In Legally Blonde, Brooke Wyndham refused to make her alibi during her husband's murder public. She privately told Elle Woods. What was her alibi?
She was getting lipo. Right? Is it lipo? She was getting lipo.
Yeah.
Liposuction.
Yeah.
Yeah. Lipo. She's getting lipo. Final answer.
Correct.
Nice.
You sign up for something, forget about it after the trial period ends. Then you're charged month after month after month. The subscriptions are there, but you're not using them. In fact, I just learned that 85% of people have at least one paid subscription going unused each month. Rocket Money is a personal finance app that helps find and cancel your unwanted subscriptions, monitors your spending, and helps lower your bills so you can grow your savings. Rocket Money's dashboard gives you a clear view of your expenses across all of your accounts. You can easily access and create a personalized budget with custom categories to help keep your spending on track. You can see your monthly spending trends in each category to know exactly where your money is going. Rocket Money has over 5 million users and has saved a total of $500 million in canceled subscriptions, saving members up to $740 a year when using all the app's premium features. So cancel your unwanted subscriptions and reach your financial goals faster with Rocket Money. Go to rocketmoney.com/chicks today. That's rocketmoney.com/chicks. rocketmoney.com/chicks.
Tied up at 3. Question number 10.
Neck and neck.
I'm going to play a movie clip, and you tell me what movie it's from. This is to Madelyn and Jenn.
Could I maybe get that headset, please?
Do not raise your voice to me, sir.
I wasn't raising my voice.
Okay, just calm down.
I am calm. I just want my headset.
Sir, our country is going through a very difficult time right now, and if you're not going to cooperate...
I don't know where a headset ties into patriotism.
Is there a problem here, sir?
The steward is just keeps...
Flight attendant.
The flight attendant keeps ignoring me when I ask.
Calm down.
I am calm. What is it with you people?
Something on a plane. I have no idea.
Yeah,
I got
no
nothing.
idea. I don't know any of the voices.
One of them sounds familiar. I feel like I'm like, oh, of course. But I don't know of the movie. So what happened? What's a movie with a plane?
Only thing comes to mind is Snakes on a Plane.
Is that a thing?
I don't know. I think that's a movie.
Okay, sure, you can say that. Great.
All right, Snakes on a Plane.
Incorrect. To Rhea and Fran.
It's Adam
It's
Sandler.
Adam Sandler, but
it's not ringing a bell for the movie.
No, I can't tell if it's like newer or older.
It feels like
And I feel
it
like
would
he's
be-
on a plane in so many of his
right.
movies.
I feel
he's
like
traveling.
it's older.
It's not Just Go With It. It's not Blended. It's not. Is it like The Wedding Date? Like, is
10
it like an
seconds.
old? Like, is it that far back? The Wedding Date is not him. The Wedding Singer.
5 seconds.
The Wedding Singer? No,
No.
that would be an odd choice
just
to
go
pick from The
Blended?
Wedding Singer.
Time is
Blended. Final answer.
up. Incorrect. Anger Management with Jack Nicholson.
I've never seen that one.
Oh,
That
really?
was not in my Rolodex of
No.
Adam Sandler
I thought it might have been just
movies.
because like they're being like, calm down,
Yeah,
calm
no,
down.
I
No.
honestly have
I don't know
forgot
if I've ever
that was
fully
even a
seen
movie.
I
it.
didn't. To be honest, first time I've ever heard
If
of
I-
that
if-
movie. Right now, in this moment.
If Jack Nicholson's voice wasn't that, would you have gotten it?
No, I
No.
didn't know that that was a movie.
I just said
Oh.
to you, I have never heard of that movie
you've
ever
never
until
heard of
right
it?
now.
I've heard that there's a movie named Anger Management, but I couldn't tell you the
No.
actors
Oh.
in it.
Okay.
You know, I would have never been able to say.
Never heard. If you said, "Hey, Adam Sandler and Jack Nicholson were in a movie together," what's it called? I have no clue. They
Yeah.
were in a movie together.
Wow.
That's
If you asked me who is the main character in Anger Management, I would have guessed like Kevin Costner.
yeah. Honestly, good guess.
Like
Good guess.
You know,
Just based on like he has an angry
yeah.
looking
I
face.
just like
Safe guess.
it would just. I don't know. It just fits.
Okay. Still tied up at 3. Question number 11, and this is to Rhea and Fran. Shout out Katie from Maine. Taylor Swift has an album with a song that has a month in the title that corresponds with the track number on that album. Which album and song is this?
Say this again.
Taylor Swift has an album with a song that the song title is a month, and that song corresponds
Back
with the
to
track.
December, track 12.
Oh, that's a good guess. Is August not
Is August track 9?
on what album?
15
On-
seconds.
Oh, we have to do the album?
Yeah,
album
that's a
and song
hard
title.
question. What's
I think it's
August
back
on?
to December.
Okay, go back to December then.
Speak now.
Okay.
Speak now, back to December.
Incorrect.
Fuck.
I do.
I think it's August 2, which is on folklore. Yeah. Okay. August on
Oh,
folklore.
no.
Correct.
Oh, no.
Track 8.
I forgot.
Oh,
about
and I
this.
literally, I also
You said
said
nine,
9.
right,
9
right.
September, not.
Right.
Yeah.
Yeah.
All right.
I thought in my head I was like, oh wow, August is 9.
No, yeah, no.
Like for a second I
No.
was like, wait, what?
I'm clearly not functioning at a high level.
When
today.
I look at you, you just seem so convincing, and then all of a sudden
Yeah.
I start believing it.
Yeah.
Okay, thank God. I just wanted to double check that Back to December wasn't also but that's
Yeah.
track 3.
Oh, it's early in the.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay. 4-3, Madelyn and Jenn. Question number 12 to them. Shout out Allie from Rhode Island. Timothée Chalamet did a rap performance for a class in high school that has gone viral with his fame. What subject was this rap about?
I got nothing.
A good rap subject.
Math?
Math? That's what I was going to
Yeah.
say. Okay. All right. Math.
Incorrect.
I just watched this like last week. Ugh.
I have no clue, so I'm
Fuck.
not gonna even say anything.
I literally wasn't focused on any of the words.
Yeah.
Shit. Because I just know he goes into rah, rah, like a dun
Yeah,
dun
yeah.
dun. Oh my
10
God.
seconds.
Let's just go history.
Final answer.
Yeah.
Incorrect. Math is very close. It's statistics.
Mm,
Yeah,
That's very specific.
it
yeah.
is specific.
that is very. Yep.
Okay, still 4-3, Madelyn and Jenn. This is question number 13 to Rhea and Fran. Shout out Lexi from Leominster, Massachusetts. In season 6 of One Tree Hill, how many guys does Peyton tell Brooke they have shared, and who were they?
What?
How many?
Like, have they both been with?
How many guys that they've shared? And who?
And who?
Lucas.
Yeah.
15 seconds.
I don't know. Have they shared other ones?
Yeah. Nathan.
5 seconds.
Oh. Right.
Time is up.
We got 2. Lucas and Nathan.
Incorrect. It's Madelyn and Jenn.
Those are the only two I could think of.
Okay, so the only thing is for a while Peyton didn't know that Brooke and Nathan hooked up. So I'm like,
Yeah.
did she just only say one? Thinking
Season 6.
they would have known by now.
Yeah, 'cause
right?
it's after the jump.
Yeah.
15 seconds.
Is there someone like
Oh,
in the,
god damn it.
Oh.
I can't think of who it
5
would be.
seconds.
It's Keller.
I know, but that's I don't.
I don't
yeah,
think
we can
that's
say it though. I guess 3.
Okay, sure. 3. Lucas, Nathan, Chris Keller.
Incorrect.
No, freaking she hooked up with Austin Nichols. What the hell's his name?
Julian.
Julian.
Oh.
And
Yes.
she did when they were in LA. Julian and
Yeah.
Peyton had the year, and she had to
Right,
reveal
right,
that she
right.
dated.
Yeah.
So it's 3.
Ugh.
Lucas
I
and
know
Nathan.
what- yeah, I just
I'm due for a One Tree Hill rewatch.
I needed like 20 more seconds on
Yeah.
that question, and
I'm
I was
due.
getting there.
I'm due.
Yeah.
Damn.
Just look at Austin Nichols the other day.
Yep.
All right, still 4-3, Madelyn and Jenn. Got 2 questions left. This is question number 14 to them. Shout out Morgan from Kansas. Finish the Diet Pepsi Addison Rae lyrics. Break all the rules till we get caught. What's the next line?
Thinking in my head real quick. Okay. I don't think I'm gonna come with it. No, I can't get there. I think it's not part of the chorus, so I can't get there. I don't know.
I don't know the song.
15 seconds.
Something about being in the car.
Jump in the getaway car.
5 seconds.
In the car.
Incorrect. Ring Fran.
I have no clue.
No idea.
Not even a guess.
Me either.
Nothing.
Nothing.
Break all the rules till we get caught. Fog up the windows in the parking lot.
Sure.
Yeah, we got the car checked out.
Yep.
Yeah.
Yep.
All right. Final question. Chance to send it to overtime for Rhea and Fran. Shout out Sandra from Chicago. This is to Rhea and Fran. Into All the Boys I've Loved Before. What 2 movies do Laura Jean and Peter say they have to watch with each other while making the rules for their fake relationship contract?
Oh, I'm never gonna remember this.
Me either. 16 Candles.
And
15
James
seconds.
Bond.
Yeah. One
like,
of each.
Avengers.
Right. That's it. That's our answer. We don't know.
Incorrect.
16 Candles and Fight Club.
Oh my gosh, good job. I had no idea.
Yeah. Okay.
Okay.
16 Candles and Fight Club.
Correct.
Wow, you had 16
I mean,
candles.
let me tell you.
You were on something today.
We may have lost, but I was on one today.
I lost that game for us.
No, it's okay. I mean, I'm proud of myself.
No, I lost that game for us between the Kylie Cosmetics tour
That was just a
and
complete guess.
August
and August being track 8 when I literally was like track 9. I'm born in September. I don't know why. I was just thinking my own birthday.
Listen, girls, you deserve that. You deserve
Yes.
that win.
Well done,
Congrats
ladies.
to you.
Okay.
But I'm gonna give myself like half a win there. Like,
Yeah.
like
Pat in
a
the back.
yeah. I'm just gonna give myself one pair of shoe.
I steered you in the wrong direction there.
It's
that
all
entire
right.
time.
It's all right. It's all right. Thank you guys so much for playing. You guys now get shirts that say you beat us. Congratulations. It was such a pleasure. Thank you guys so much for joining us.
Thanks for having
Thanks,
us.
guys.
So nice to meet you guys.
Bye.
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 All right, that wraps up today's episode of Chicks in the Office. Thank you so much for watching and listening. We hope you have an amazing weekend. We love you so very much, and we will talk to you on Monday. Smooches and hugs and all the coziness in the cold weather this weekend. Unless you're in warm weather, then congrats to you.